Okay, so I have come up with the 8 top moves that I have found that I've used in Zumba. I am at an angle so that I'm not too far away where I'm not like shouting at you, but you can still see my feet all the way up to my shoulders and my head. So there's a couple different things you want to keep moving at all times. If possible, your arms, your hips into your gut, and your legs. And so it depends on what you want to work on. Obviously, you see that I have fat in places I don't want. I'm not perfect. So you're on this journey with me. I'm not some big cardio person who's been doing this for a long time. I am not in any way a Zumba teacher. I just enjoy the Zumba dance, and I've done it before under an instructor, and I liked it a lot. So in the future, we will start with the beginner's course and then kind of take it up a notch from there. And I will try to make sure that everything is appropriate so that if you have younger children doing it with you, they can also do it with you and have some fun as well. These are probably just some basic moves that you can do. Anybody pretty much can do them. I would say more geared towards the women, but men can do it too. So we're going to start with the first one is an arm movement. So a lot of the times you want to have your arms moving even in the slightest way. So you can either do it up and down, but the most is keep your elbow straight with your wrist at chest length and just kind of back and forth. So just get the arms moving. You can do doubles or just however you want to do it. Like I said, you can do up and down. That's totally up to you. So that's the arm movement that you'll probably see a lot in Zumba because you're not, getting on the floor and doing push-ups and things like that. So then if you want to get some actual movement going, a lot of times you will see the second movement, which is the left to right movement, where you're just simply just moving to the right, to the left, and a lot of times you'll go back and forward. So that's just a simple movement just to keep you moving and on your feet. The third one would be, there's going to be a couple different ones that are similar. This one is the hip roll. Okay, so you're going to, like, this is kind of like a female thing, but sometimes the males can do it. Good for you, because every once in a while I have sciatic issues, so mine will kind of go out. But doing this movement will kind of free you up a little bit over time. You'll just learn to move with what we're doing. So the hip roll is where you kind of get, move over a little bit. You should kind of get on like your toes and you just move it like you're rolling it. So you'll do both sides. For some reason on my hand and my right doesn't move as easy, but I think it's because my right side, I do have the sciatic issues. After pushing out 2 kids, it doesn't want to move the way it's supposed to. So that's the roll, where you're completely rolling it like in a circle. As best you can. You're not always going to make a full circle with it. And you're just going to want to roll off of, if you can kind of see, my heel is up. So you just want to roll, and then your knee is going to be bent. So you're going to have motion better that way. So that's your roll in your hip. And then the next one that's kind of similar, move number 4, is your hip pop. So you're going to have this one, you can keep your feet flat on the floor, and you can just kind of loosen up your knees a little bit and pop. So it's more like a butt pop actually, but your hip is popping out. And when you will feel it, I guess my heel does come up off the ground when I do it, because if you do keep it flat foot, it doesn't pop as easy. There's my little one. You'll probably see her in a lot of my Zumba videos. So like I said, I do have 2 kids, so they like to dance. They would probably dance with me. I will make them child friendly. Quit sticking your tongue out. So that is number 4, the hip pop. Shh. Number 5 would be your abs. So you're just going to tighten them. I'm going to go side to side. So see, I have a gut. Okay, it's just been there. So I'm going to show you, try to suck it in. Basically, you're sucking it in and you're tightening these abs, and you're going to hold it there. So as much movement as you do when you're going side to side, when you're doing your hip rolls, tighten your abs. tighten your gut. Suck it in and hold it there as long as you can. You will feel that burn. Now breathe, okay? Don't hold it in like the entire time because that's going to be a struggle to breathe. So make sure you're breathing with it. But sucking that in will do a lot for the muscles in your ab area. And then, what are we on? Number 6. So number 6 would be your leg kick. So this is a simple leg movement where you will point your toe and you just kind of, it's almost like a hip pop, but you're just kind of stepping forward with it. You can pop your hip with it and tighten the abs all at the same time. So there goes the 3 into 1. And you can even get your arm movements in there with it. So see how we can get these into the Zumba. So how you're tightening your abs, you're getting those arm movements, you're getting the hip and into the legs, okay? So that's gonna be your toe point where you're taking your toe and you're pointing it. And it's gonna come into play a lot with your hips and moving your hips. And that would actually just loosen up a lot of your muscles, your sciatic nerve that runs down your back, through your buttocks, into your legs. That will loosen it up. Of course, you always want to stretch first. We'll probably get into some like light stretches for a different video. Excuse me. So then there is, for number 6, like I said, there's 8 of these that I have kind of came up with. There's your leg kick. But when you do that, you don't want to overextend. You don't want to go too hard because you will pull your hamstrings. So that's where stretching comes into play. Beforehand, always stretch your hamstrings because you will pull a hamstring and it does not feel good. If you've ever done that before, you know. If you haven't, try not to. So we got number 7. So, okay, number 7 is your basic squat. So you're just going to down as low as you can go. I was doing these with my daughter. I was holding my daughter last night and doing them. Whoo, man, feel the burn. And when you're doing that, you can tighten your stomach. And then as you squat, you will squeeze your butt together. So that's going to work your glutes. So squat down, squeeze your butt together, and come back up. You can also suck your stomach in and do that all in one. So a lot of, like when you do Zumba moves, they'll start doing like your kicks and getting into it, and they'll go down and they'll come up and they'll move to the side. So it is part of your movement. So that does work your glutes into your hips actually. And then the last one, number 8, I wrote them all down so I didn't want to forget any. This one can be hard for some people who have back issues, hip issues, things like that. But it's the lean back. So, you know, those high school dances used to do like the lean back. So I'm going to actually stretch my back out first because my back does have really tense muscles in there. So I'll show you from the side. You're not going to go too crazy, you know. Kind of start real little where you can just lean slightly. And then as you're doing it, you can tighten your muscles and then move them. So that's one thing you can do, just walk around the house during the day. Suck in your gut and then move. So when I'm doing that, I'm moving my ab muscles. I'm not moving my arms, I'm not moving my hips, that just comes with it. So suck it in and then you'll figure out how to do the rest. I really can't describe it other than you're just like moving your muscles. So basically you're just like, hey. Like you're getting loose, but you're really tightening all this. So those are the top 8 moves that I have come up with. I mean, there's a lot more moves. Those are just basic ones that you'll see in most dances. Like I said, they'll all kind of come together. You want to tighten it up, you know, keep moving it together. And then, you know, all the different things. Stop it. She's showing her crayons. So if you have any other moves that you like to do in Zumba or that you've seen done or you would like to learn about, or you like ones that I've shown that you would like to learn better how to do, a better description, maybe I didn't describe it quite good enough for you, or if there's something that you have seen where you've seen something that I didn't show you but you've seen somewhere else and you want described, feel free to comment. drop a comment below. We can go ahead and either learn them together. I can describe them better to you. However, whatever works for you. I hope this helped you guys as we get into the Zumba. And like I said, I'll be working on a beginner's video, just as a beginner's dance, and take it slow and then kind of ease into it from there. They will be full dances. I will never ask you to pay for anything. I just ask you to subscribe. If you could share my channel as well, that would help me out. I don't gain anything from this, but eventually I do want to start, you know, making some t-shirts to wear, showing them off, things like that. That'd be great. But you're never, ever, ever obligated to buy anything from me. None of this will cost you anything. It's just kind of something during this grateful, wonderful pandemic to get you up and moving at home. Maybe you're in that funk from I work from home. People who just don't like to go to the gym. I can't go to the gym because certain things, my sugar levels are dropping, I will pass out. So like I can't go run on a treadmill. So something like this will get me up and moving, but it's a short period of time. Then I don't have to worry about driving home. Man, I'm all sweaty in my home. I have to go take a shower. I can sit down and drink a cup of water. I'm good to go. So I hope you guys enjoyed this. Like I said, I'm not a professional in it by any means. I like to ramble a lot, as you can see. But I really appreciate you guys being here. Make sure you like the video, subscribe to my channel, and share. So I will be posting the next video here shortly. Thanks, guys. Bye.